Hello, children. Today I am here with a new video, Soil Resources of India. Now, the word soil is derived from the Latin word solum, which means field or ground, and the study of soil is called pedology. Soil is actually the uppermost thin and loose layer of the earth crust, and it is formed by the breaking of rocks, decaying of organic matters, living organisms, water, and air. Soil is very helpful for the growth and development of the plants and animal life. The right mix of minerals and elements, both organic and inorganic, which is present in the soil, determines fertility of the soil and the capacity to produce crops. Soils are not more than 1 to 3 meter deep. Beyond this depth, the rocks have the elements necessary for plant growth. Soil is closely linked to land and it takes more than 1,000 years to form a few centimeters of thick soil. Then you now see the soil profile. It is actually a different layer, the arrangement of the different layers where the soil forms. First you see the bottom, the bedrock. It lies below the sea horizon and mostly consists of solid rock. Above it is the parent material, which consists of unconsolidated rock materials, and from this material, A and B layer formed, and it has no humus or any soil structure. Then comes subsoil. It is below topsoil and it consists of sand, silt, and clay, but it has very little amount of organic matter. The top layer is dark in color and has very fine texture, high content of organic matter, and it's vital for plant growth. Now, the factor forming the soil. Parent rock actually determine color, texture, chemical properties, minerals, contents, and permeability. That means allowing the water to go inside. The soil is obtained by the weathering of rocks, removal of the rocks, and all the three types of rocks, whether it is igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic, they provide soil forming materials. Relief determine altitude and slope. Altitude, that means height, and slope, and they both determine the accumulation of soil over it. Because steep slope do not support soil deposition, it encourages soil erosion, and the gentle slope support soil deposition, soil formation. Next is the climate. Climate means temperature, rainfall, and humidity, which influences humus and soil formation. Uh, Climate, that means temperature and rainfall, it disintegrates hard rocks into soil particles, and with the help of this weathering process take place. Time factor also determines thickness and maturity of the soil profile, and natural vegetation, they provide organic matter, that means leaves, twigs, branches, which fall on the soil, and this organic matter after decomposition get mixed with the soil and forms fertile humus. Now, there are some factors which is responsible for soil degradation, like landslides initiate large scale displacement of soil and rocks from the hilly areas, which leads to soil degradation in mountainous area. Rainwater washes up the top fertile soil in the areas of high precipitation. Then floods also degrade the soil in terms of both grazing reduces the usefulness of the land and is one of the causes of desertification and erosion. Excessive use of fertilizer and pesticides to increase the agricultural production is also responsible for soil pollution, and large scale urbanization is actually presently the major cause for the destruction of fertile soil due to encroachment of fertile areas. Now, conservation of soil. First, mulching. Mulching actually involves the covering of bare, that means the naked ground, between the plant and the layer of organic matter like straws and all, and they are used to retain moisture in the soil. Then, to reduce the soil degradation, uh, contours are beds, that means a sort of obstacle to collect water by making trenches, that means a barrier. The rock dam in the mountain regions are used where rocks are piled up, rock parts, to slow down the flow of water so that there should be no formation of the gullies, that means the passage which carries the maximum soil erosion and soil loss. Uh, this type of farming must be done on the steep slopes by making across uh, broad flat steps to reduce surface runoff and soil erosion. Growing different crops in alternate row is done in intercropping to protect soil from rainwash. The free movement of animals in the fields, mostly in hilly regions, that should be avoided to stop overgrazing, and one should encourage farmers to grow also or to raise fodder crops also. And shelter beds are mainly raised in coastal or the dry regions to check the movement of the wind to stop the soil erosion or desertification. So this is all about this video. Hope you like it. Thank you very much.